The tribe colors were inspired by Mermaid Man. Alright, so let's get started with this first challenge because we're a little late, but it's okay. For this challenge, we'll be having a bit of a survivor relay. You'll be dividing your tribe members into different portions that you think they'll compete in the best. First, you're going to have 3 people on the long boards over there. They'll each have like rope loops and they'll have to walk together. Okay? They'll walk past these frisbees and tag the next person. Then the next 2, then that person will be in a group of 2, the next group of 2. And they will be completing an accuracy circuit. They'll have to knock down these cube bricks, all 3. You can have one person throw and the other person receive and throw it back. That's typically the strategy, just to let everyone know. Once you knock down all 3, you'll run down there and you'll have to score 2 beanbags. In that, we'll set up a little marker for where you have to stand, okay? Once that your accuracy people complete both of the beanbag tosses, then your last person will, no, sorry, not your last person. Your next person will have a ping pong paddle, and they'll have to balance a ping pong ball from there all the way and drop it into the cup right in front of your tribe right here. If they miss, they have to go back and start over, okay? And once that you score the ping pong ball, your last person, the puzzle solver, will run over to those colored planks over there, and you have to arrange them into a grid of 3 planks and 3 planks to where the colors overlap, okay? We have a bit of a sabotage theme going on this season. So in different challenges, you'll get opportunities to slow down your team for potential immunity, okay? So for this challenge, over there you'll see that bucket. There's a little cement apple on it. That's an immunity idol. So if you want to grab it, it's yours. But you can only grab it when you're participating in an active part of the challenge, okay? Once that you're done with your part of the challenge, you can't grab it anymore, okay? All right, any questions? All right, divide your teams up.
Do all of these things.
Are we just trying to grab the idol?
Yeah. I'm running on there right now. I am not.
I guess.
Wait, what is the stipulation again?
You have to be while you're playing.
Like,
Actively doing your part. So like while we're throwing, one of us could go run and grab the idol.
Got it.
Well, like while like me and Seth, right? Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Does that mean one of us could just like hop off the sled and just go?
It sounds like it, huh?
Yeah.
But I don't think you guys could move. After, like,
yeah, that's one thing y'all all wouldn't like.
God, that's.
Maybe if we see like we're lagging, we just like, okay, abort this.
Yeah, like abort. You know, if we're losing the round anyway.
Oh yeah.
Just
the ping pong would be kind of easy.
Wait, Taylor, does that immunity idol apply to only one person or the team? Okay.
Oh, that's different.
I was about to say like.
So that's kind of then just kind of sabotage each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's competitive there. So
Why don't we just go for immunity as a whole? Not who cares about the individual immunity whenever we have a team.
If you win the challenge,
Yeah, you don't need that.
Okay, that's.
okay.
you can do both.
Okay, whoever's receiving the baton should be the one to go and try and get the idol.
I guess it's just
So whoever's throwing it, you stay here and focus on throwing it. But since it's the second one, I don't think anyone's gonna try to go get the idol on the first challenge. Yeah, but like as soon as we get back,
We're still missing something for Walter though.
Oh yeah, wait.
Okay, wait, hold on. we need 3 people walking on the thing.
Oh,
Right?
it's 3?
Oh, so it's you.
Isn't it 3?
Yeah, it's usually
Yes.
3.
Okay.
Y'all
3.
Okay.
There we go. We're good.
cool.
What are you doing?
He's doing the ping pong ball on the paddle.
Walk together.
Oh.
I feel good about the balancing the ping pong ball.
I can do the accuracy circle with someone. Wait, what's the accuracy circle?
That's the hitting the
You have to
cube.
hit those
throw
bricks
it.
with that and then the beam. I can do the puzzle.
What's the other thing that we're missing?
We need one more. Alright. Does anyone want to grab the teamwork?
Yeah.
I'm fast. I'll just go run and grab it and throw it.
Yeah, if you're throwing it and you just retreat for yourself for like 1 round, that's the perfect chance. But like I'm sure other people have that idea, so like, the faster we get there, the better chance we have.
Okay, here we go. Survivor begins in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Right. Left.
Go green.
Right. Left. Right. Left. Go orange. Right. Go that way. Right. Okay, she's slipping. Left. Right.
Left. Left. Right. Head this way. Left. Right. Left. Let's go. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Left. Right. Right. Right.
Alright, as soon as you tag your people, you do it.
Right.
Tag him?
Yeah, alright, y'all are.
Okay, go. Come on,
Green
guys.
continues to accuracy.
Left. All the way to the right. Left. Almost got it. Right.
I don't know when you're.
And left. So the legs. Okay, touch me. Go. Okay. Woo! We did it!
Victoria runs and grabs the immunity idol. Well, Noah begins the challenge.
Nice.
Alright, Nick hit the second break. Alright, Noah hits.
Wait, so
You like go as soon as they make it?
Yeah, as soon as they make their second one.
Oh, I'm very bad at this. Victoria, you want to throw? Oh, okay, that was bad.
Yeah, switch.
Grab. Oh, I'm very bad at this. Oh, he's slacking, Justin.
Oh, one.
How many do you need? Two.
Okay.
Come here.
Hit one more, hit one more.
Nice, easy does.
Then come 10.
What's up? Justin, switch.
Victoria, back up a little bit.
Hurry.
Oh!
There you go.
Two. Let's go. That was not count?
Alright, brother.
You may throw or you go?
Alright, and Jonathan, you can start. After you get both down, run back.
You have to go back.
Let's go. Come on. Slow and steady. Okay, here you go. Take it slow and steady. Slow and steady. You got it. Good. Speed walking. You're coming right here.
You know you have to go in the cup.
Put it in the cup. Put it in the cup. Good, right here.
No, you have to go back now.
Come on, go. Slowly. Yeah, go. Got it.
I gotta go. Tell me when I can go, Taylor.
Alright, Joseph's on the puzzle.
Got this. I'll get this. Take your time. You can do it. Believe in you.
Yeah.
Alright. Got it. Yes.
Alright, everyone's on the puzzle.
Okay, all three colors have to
A
overlap.
lot of pressure. Everyone's nervous.
Okay, don't remember.
Oh yeah, me too. Got it. It's okay. Just take your time. You can do it. Believe in you.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Nope, I should have split. I hate seeing it. Yep. Yes. Got it.
Alright, Meredith gets the puzzle. Off team safe.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
Yes.
just start mashing them up.
Yes, ma'am. Wait.
Oh, shit.
Top one's wrong.
You got it.
Problem B.
Suffering.
No, not yet. Come on.
There you go.
There you go. Come on, you got this. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
It does. But it doesn't have to play.
To be perfect. Next thing. We'll have all this time.
Yes! There it is. Yes!
All right. And the orange team has it.
We're all sitting there trying to figure out, and none of us. We're all like,
I can't solve them, but I can cheer you on.
it's like you completely know everybody.
I see it now.
Hey, everybody's got different ideas.
I knew that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Which means, unfortunately, the green team will be going to tribal council this round.
That hurts a lot. I don't know. This is gonna be fun. We just gotta watch out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna be coming for us.
It's angry.
Sabotage. We're gonna be the first one to go out.
We all this stuff together.
Do you want to go look for idle clues around the house since we have this time?
We can't go in the house.
I mean, around the house. Like, they'll be outside. Yeah.
That's a good thing we do it right now.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. What's our
Our current game is based on sirens. But the thing is, you have to go to tribal to get it. Okay. Okay, so you need to attend tribal to earn your idol. You must arrange the colored pencils across the voting table to match the following instructions. Succeed and you'll be given an idol. Fail and you must wait until the next tribal council to get another try. Do we actually have to go to tribal calling, or can we go to the table once people are gone?
Okay.
No, you have to go to, you have to, when we, okay. Colors 2 and 3 start with a P. Okay, and then it's just like
Purple and
instructions.
Hey, what did we learn here then?
Well, we're gonna,
If
we go to tribal, we can get those instructions and
Wait, okay. So we
someone
have
can
to
have
go to tribal.
immunity.
Let's go to tribal. That means someone's getting eliminated. Can we do it before and just give it to the person to keep?
Yeah, here's the thing. We just choose someone to vote for and then give them the instructions.
Okay.
So that no one gets voted out. Well, no.
Well, why don't we just hold
whoever they vote for is going to be the person voted out.
Well, how about
Someone has to go. Can they vote for themselves?
Well, how about we just hold on to
No,
it?
but no, someone still has to go. That's true.
How about we just hold on to it and use it if we have to have it?
Yeah. I think we shouldn't be like planning for tribal.
Unless y'all want to like,
because I feel like it would be like nonsense to like go to tribal then use it.
Yeah.
Unless y'all want to hurry up, like first time we go solve it, make sure.
Well, no one's there now. We can go figure it out now. That way, when we get there, we can just.
I mean,
do it
that means like
straight
some of us need to go there because like if all of us go.
Okay, hide that. The green team's right there. Just kind of like just the first time we go, make sure we have it, and then just keep it as the same thing as with if we had gotten the first one. Like keep it for merge. For if we're still all working together and know someone needs it, we can use it. But y'all want to go right now and like look at the plans and like try to hurry up. Okay, 2 and 3.
Colors 2 and 3 both start with a P.
1. Okay, 3. This has to be 3 then. Have the black base. So this has to be 3. So that's 2. Okay. Okay, and these are the other however many.
Tribe colors are 1, 4, and 7.
Wait.
So that's
Colors 1, 3, 5, 6, and 7 have a black.
That's all the rest of the mix.
Yeah.
Except for the black tip.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
1,
what
4,
number?
and
So
7
this is
are
4.
tribe colors.
Because it doesn't have a black base. Okay, so one of these is 1 and one of them is 7.
Green is directly right of red.
We don't have that yet.
So if this is 7.
Well, it's
Okay, well
directly right of red.
then it can't be
Yeah.
be 1 because no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to be to the right of something.
Yeah.
So this
Okay.
is 1, 2, 3, 4. So if this is
This
5,
is 3.
6, 7. Okay, let's just make sure that makes sense
Okay,
again.
yeah.
Okay, 2 and 3 start with a P.
Yeah.
1, 3, 5, 6, and 7 have black. Tribe colors are 1, 4, and 7. Green is right of red.
Okay,
Okay,
so
that's it.
someone write this order down.
Take a
picture of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah. Put that right.
She's gonna
take a picture. Wait. She didn't have the black.
We're just gonna write it.
Well, it doesn't.
We know what's missing.
Okay.
Well, never mind. I'm actually gonna be safe. But.
Oh. Yeah. Blue, red, and green. Red. Cool. Okay, who wants to be in charge of like actually doing this when we get here? Whoever has the paper. I do.
Okay, is that the thing? Like when we come up to vote, we just
Yeah, we have to arrange it.
awesome.
But let's.
But only one person can do it, huh?
Right.
Yeah, but let's make sure like when our first tribal, no one uses it. Right. All right.
Okay.
All
So
right.
we're good.
All right. So
Wait, for our
we're
first
good.
tribal what?
No, if whoever comes in like gets it, our first tribal, don't use it.
I guess
Okay.
Because like that's not fair. We all did it together. You know, kind of.
Yeah.
Thing. Let's save it for merge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
Team. All right. Cool.
Go team.
Ours is it?
It's a real idol. This is American.
It's a real apple. Take a bite. Is it?
No,
No,
I know, but like, Summit, don't bite the apple.
I break
What is? How did he shape that?
This is a real.
I think it's a real apple.
I think you can buy them online.
American apple.
What do we do?
Wait, y'all! I literally set these up in my room.
I don't know which set of poles it is. It'll become
When I was 5,
quick when you lay it out. But
when I was 5, I used to camp out indoors, and they're both red.
Just do it.
We'll try it.
It'll be team bonding and great footage.
I used to
Okay, I need well, this was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Walter, grab the bottom. Oh, right.
Oh yeah, there's like hide some. Put this
Like the
one up,
parachute.
so you can drop
Do you
that
remember
stuff out.
parachute day in PE?
Wait, and a phone number. Freakers. You need to call them?
Can we call them? My phone's inside.
Hi, there's June bugs in our tent.
Why? Why?
This reminds me of like those magician ones that like break and stuff and like flowers
God.
pop out.
I thought I was gonna be an engineer, like when I was a kid, because I could assemble a tent. Yeah.
Speaking of engineers,
I wasn't
Speaking of-
engineering. Now I have a Kines major.
Brody's an engineer. Not yet. Brody, you want to help us build a tent? I'll film.
This looks like a Hey y'all. Okay, so today I'm gonna give you some lessons in making a tent.
You just cry about it. Okay,
First, you connect the poles.
you like almost killed
Kind of like
Noah.
fishing,
You almost took me out.
but not go through this.
Look, then you could have fallen in your ass. You could have gotten it over.
Then, okay, so you see these slots?
I would have
Okay.
beat you.
There's
go?
they look cool, but like there's a reason for them too.
Make it go real fast like a
I'm
pencil.
here for the polls.
And you run it through
I did pull the off.
like so.
Like
You see
Walter, I'm
this?
so impressed.
If you just cry enough, it's fine.
It'll put itself
Hold on,
together.
back up. It'll just put itself
You just
together.
This
I'm
isn't
coming at
something
you
someone
from
can
this
teach
side.
you. You're
Thank
just
you.
like born with it.
Maybe she.
I'm just like a really outdoorsy person.
Real rugged.
Like it
When he
basically
dropped
live
the
at
tent
Academy.
because of the June bug inside of
Call
it,
me
I
Academy.
cried.
It's not?
Hey y'all, okay.
Oh, no. See, here's
So,
one. You
can
just
somebody grab the other end because she's stuck?
This is my
No,
senior
this
art
pole is, like,
project.
Okay, wait, Tim, can you hold this side while I get her out?
Tim, I'll hold your pole.
Yeah, hold my pole
I'm
for
dead
me.
serious.
Let me hold your pole,
This
please.
pole is too long.
this is.
Okay.
I still have a pole, Walter.
I think this pole is too long.
It might just be like for decoration though.
You think?
I think it might just like go on top.
Okay, probably so.
Just lay it across the top and hope for the best. Yeah.
So is this a short one or a long one? What do we do? Yeah, this one goes through
It's
here,
fine.
huh?
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we're doing so good.
I know. Like,
You're welcome!
Sportsman's Paradise. I don't listen to me. Oh my god.
Wait, so they get to hang out and we're building a tent? Yes. You know what? Good. That's good.
I'm glad. I
They don't have a clubhouse,
We might get
y'all.
like a treat or something.
They don't have a clubhouse.
We have a. If the ground is so soft, this is so easy.
Yeah, that looks alright.
Here, I have an extra one.
Oh wait, it's all in nacho.
What the hell is this?
She's cold, so we gotta put a blanket on her. Hold on.
Wait,
Sorry.
The cords are connected.
Are they
I
really?
think we got enough stakes in it. It's fine. Everything's
This is fine. This looks good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like a little hat, you know?
Where's the apple go? Because it was in the red thing. Oh, okay.
I'll make sure nobody stepped on it.
Okay. Why are you trying to throw that? That's a bad idea. No, right here.
It's cement.
Oh my gosh.
I could catch it, but it also
Are you serious? We're smart people.
Did she get rained on? I'm gonna be.
Tie this rope around 2 trees so that it covers all 5 numbers in numerical order. There will be plenty of slack and then take numbers 1 of the.
What do we win?
Wait.
Where are the numbers?
Wait,
That's unnatural.
do they say what we win if we do it?
Wait, I see
It makes
two.
a pentagram
I
with
found her.
Satan and win.
There's 2 twos.
2 twos.
Yeah, this whole branch has 2 in. Look what I found.
Okay, well, where's 1?
We're looking for her. There's a paper? Okay,
Yeah.
tie this rope around the 2 trees so that it covers all 5 numbers in numerical order.
There's only 2 trees.
There will be plenty of slack at the end. Take note of the shape the rope creates. Draw the shape in chalk under the hand tiles by the stairs of the house. After doing so, you'll be rewarded with the next clue. Numbers 1 and 5 are repeated on their branches.
Look for
Program.
It said 1 and 5 are repeated on
1
the
and
branches.
1. Okay,
So where's-
1 starts here.
Wait, okay, so
Tie
2
that around?
is over here. Where's 4?
Yo, I am mind blown.
Go look for 4.
I'm glad y'all found this idol thing, not me. Cause
I'm glad we actually came over here and to investigate the
It
rope.
kept eating at me. I was like, I gotta go look at this tree.
Yeah, I was like, you know, it could be nothing, but who puts a rope on a tree for no reason?
That's it.
We're being really productive right now. We pitched a tent, probably
We're
solving.
tying a rope around trees.
I like basically could like
No joke.
live in the wild.
If we get another idol out of this,
Go team.
we're in good shape. I'm not gonna
Hopefully it's a real apple. I'm kind of hungry.
the best. So what's the next?
Is this?
I don't think it's a star at
No.
all. Hey, what do we do now?
Look,
What's the next
Star
part?
has 5 points, and it does look
Okay.
that where Star's where it is. that's why I
So
said-
we draw the shape in chalk under the hand tiles by the stairs.
Well, what is? Does anybody know the shape?
Yeah, you may want to untangle all like the little branches that aren't being used. There.
Tear them off?
No, untangle. Untangle.
Tear 'em off. Yeah.
That is.
Wait, y'all, it makes this shape.
Yeah.
Like a Z.
Like a
Oh, it goes down.
A Z with a
It's an
line.
hourglass.
Kind of like the word.
Hourglass.
That's what it's called.
Like 2 triangles.
Hey, he's smiling. We did it!
All right, let's go.
I'm just
Okay,
laughing.
so after doing so, we'll be rewarded with the next clue.
Y'all, this is a damn good tent.
It is. I'd sleep in this tent.
I wouldn't. But
I
like,
wouldn't. Yeah.
I wouldn't.
It's a
but
great
like,
tent,
okay.
but
It has such a great personality.
I'm dead. You guys are pulling the stakes out, so can we not? Maybe.
Wait, that's a try.
Do you remember what to drop?
Yeah.
It's huge. Underneath the stairs.
What?
I don't think over there is gonna.
Like that?
Look over there.
we're not looking for an idol.
No, I don't think that's gonna.
This is fine. Do you remember what drawing?
Yeah, it's just two triangles that are.
Just like this. And then connect it.
Now what?
Should I like sign up?
We did it.
Put my name.
I'm sure we want to have it.
At Quarks and Commerce. There are 3 ropes by the goat pin, red, blue, and white, positioned by trees in the following configuration.
Yeah, it's this way though in the grass. So
Connect trees 1, 3, 4, and 2 with the white rope in that order. Wrap around the left of 3. Don't circle around each tree. Make sure the white rope passes over the X on trees 1 and 2 and is touching the ground for precision. Using the red rope, start at tree 5 and connect the rope to where the white rope intersects itself. Make sure to run the red rope over the X. Okay.
a bug just flew
On
at
tree
my
5 for
hand.
precision. I just stepped in like a lake, so it's fine. Do not tie the red rope to the white intersection. Tie the blue rope to the pole with the red X and connect it to the intersection of the red and white rope closest to tree 5. The idol is buried under the intersection of blue and white. Don't tie the rope to each tree. It needs to touch the ground. Okay, so I read that, but like,
Don't have ropes.
let me see. I don't remember what it said.
Let's
What we're looking at.
What is this building on this map?
The goat.
There.
Random white string tied to a thing.
Oh, it's nice and soggy.
It is nice and fun. Okay, wait. Hold on. What trees then? Huh? Is it these trees?
Right, look, he's got the rope!
There's there is an extra tree.
do that with
Yeah.
Guys, there's extra little trees to follow.
making a circle. You're
And then you just like twirl it and jump. We're setting up the next challenge. Y'all don't look.
Oh, yeah, can we do like time?
Then you go to the tree over here for diagonal from you.
I'm trying to get the taller picture here and it ain't working.
To the left of it.
Well, so far I have a line.
Black.
I'm trying. Inside.
And then where?
Right there.
Over here to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All the way over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Across the road. Oh, do you have to do the same thing with the red?
Yeah, they done actually buried it, I believe.
Over the X.
I didn't really think they actually buried it. No, they
I don't
buried
know
it.
anything about Boy Scout knots, but I know something called a bow.
I gotta tie my
So is
shoes.
this like an X marks the spot thing? Like we're gonna have to dig where that X is?
I don't know about you, but SpongeBob taught me how to tie
It's wet, so all the ground.
Loop-de-loop
Never mind, that's
circle
not something under
and
there.
shoot.
That's a slide. Oh,
I was like, stick the hoe under there.
there's an X on tree.
I like how this is like a side game. Like this isn't even like real.
This is like hurting my head. Like I need a nap.
I didn't have a nap when I got here though. Like,
No, like I'm just here.
I was dying.
Holding it down.
Idol is buried under the intersection of the blue and white. Don't tie the rope.
Wait, where does the blue go?
Blue's right here.
Blue and white. Okay, there's 2 blue and white.
But where does
No,
that
there's
end
a
of the
blue, white, there's a blue, white, and a red.
Blue dot.
Like, where should it be laying the correct?
Across the X on the red and white rope.
Okay, I see.
Oh, so right here. So you're looking at the blue and white rope. So just blue and white, so she'll be right here. Cage, National Treasure.
Why are we using a hoe for this?
I feel so bad. Don't worry about it. Play football.
I really don't think.
There's nothing there.
I need a nap after trying to do this.
Somebody had to use the bathroom.
Okay.
Digging a hole.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's not even.
What did you just hit? My toe.
Nothing. I hit the ground.
My toe.
No!
We broke our hoe.
Oh, this is my life.
I'm gonna step over here.
You doing so good?
I can't even say anything.
My toe's about to get
Not there. He wouldn't have buried it this deep.
I think it's really.
Y'all are doing great.
LOL, it moved again.
Oh wait. Over this X.
Want it high like that? No, it wants on the ground.
This X.
It says on the ground for precision.
Hey, y'all start heading to the challenge area.
Okay.
We done dug up your whole backyard.
Where's our yard?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be back to this later.
Same spot.
Okay, so we'll
Got
just
my
desert
eyes on
this.
you.
We're keeping our paper so nobody knows what's going on. Let's move this over here.
Wait.
Yeah, just throw
Move the ropes.
Just throw everything off.
Y'all seen that movie Signs? It looks like that. Right now.
Well, somebody
Waiting for tribal council. It's gonna be a great time. I'm joking.
Someone gonna play the ominous music.
All right.
So somebody gotta go, huh? That's the situation?
Sadly, yeah.
Man, that sucks. Okay.
Can we go around and say names one more time? Because I'm really bad with names.
Sorry.
Okay, Savannah.
Ian.
Laura.
Joseph.
Nick.
Alexis.
Seth.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Alright, so are we gonna like split up and talk?
How we doing?
Probably
this?
best. I think nothing's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
don't.
nothing's gonna happen.
Okay.
I want to stay in like. I was gonna say like stay in original teams, but he was by himself. So. How many?
Sad.
We could do
7.
like 3 and
3 and 4.
Yeah, 3 and
Okay.
4.
And you, us four. And
Sure.
all
Let's
together.
do it. Okay.
Alright, sweet.
I didn't like lose it, but like I didn't get the puzzle in time.
Yeah.
But that sucks.
We're going based on performance. Honestly, it's between you two because you didn't hear
do
the
cup.
or didn't hear the rules or whatever. So you touched the ball.
Yeah. You never mentioned anything about the cup in my defense.
Okay.
About putting something in the cup. I didn't remember that. Did you guys remember that? I didn't hear anything
Yeah.
about the cup.
I heard it.
I heard it.
They'll have a ping pong paddle, and they'll have to balance a ping pong ball from there all the way and drop it into the cup right in front of your tribe right here.
We don't really have much to go on
I
at
know.
this point, so
It's really sad, but
really-
somebody does have to go first.
yeah, it really.
And
like
the target is both of you. I would think because the rest of us performed decently well, I think.
Well, the thing is that I didn't get last in mine. So, I mean, if we're going to go based on, like, individual performance compared to, like, your situation,
Yeah.
I mean, I got second in mine. So, I mean, I didn't get first. I didn't get second
Fair.
either, though. So, it's like, again, I mean, if we're getting to the cutthroat method here.
I know.
We're not trying to be cutthroat.
Yeah.
We're just.
Yeah. No, I mean,
it's just-
the more
it's part of
so,
the
a better
game,
word
it's
would be
gotta
objective.
happen.
The
Yeah.
objective approach, the more just.
Right. I see what you're saying.
brisk.
Okay, but also like we're basing like people's entire game based on like.
But what else do we have to base it on at this point? Other than
Yeah,
just
we
We
have
only
one
had this
round.
one challenge.
We haven't
So-
had time to build relationships. Very
yeah,
well, you know,
we haven't had
nobody-
any alliances.
All we
built
have
yet.
is-
nothing.
Yeah, I don't know if this
nothing
means
yet.
anything to y'all, but I want to play one game against a foe and I've won. Not that it means anything at all. So I'm a decent player, I feel like.
Okay, that's true.
Like, 'cause based on a 3 minute.
Yeah,
No, I understand.
completely
I
feel the
get
same
what you're
way
saying,
because I
though, like,
felt the
don't
same
get me
way.
wrong.
Yeah, but at this point, what do we persecute on? You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
And what does
personally, if
anybody
you,
persecute on?
my thing is here, I'm kind of going on the side of like, who plays the game the best, and it's not that, like, you just couldn't figure out the puzzle, but like, I don't know you at all, but like, you didn't hear the directions, and a lot of other people on the team did. And that set us back a little bit. Like, you might have gotten second place, but you still set us back. Like, we were in first place, and then we weren't in first place, and then like by the time we got to the puzzle, like, he just like couldn't figure it out. But the hearing the rules and hearing like the objective of the task is extremely important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, again, but it kind of goes back to his argument. It's just this one specific, little event.
It's a tough thing to base, a vote on, and it sucks to go out first. My last Survivor, I went out first, and it was horrible because I was like, one mistake, not hearing or forgetting the directions, becoming last in the puzzle thing. It's just,
I mean, okay,
it just sometimes it happens. It's one mistake that
is detrimental
to the rest of your game.
Yeah.
And it sucks. So.
All right, what do y'all think?
I think the guy that screwed up.
I think so. I think it's just fair because at this point we don't really know each other that well.
Yeah.
So I feel like it wouldn't put any blood on anyone's hands if we all come to an agreement that it's.
I mean, he screwed up the puzzle, so it's like
he could have looked.
He literally could have looked 2 feet away.
Yeah.
And
he had it, and we were even being like, maybe you should start fresh. And it's like he wasn't taking our,
I'm not sure about his value as a team member at this point.
No, but I completely agree.
I'm
I
very
feel like a lot of us are gonna have that same feeling.
Yeah. I think it's all just a matter of it was the first challenge.
Yeah.
First challenge.
Yeah.
I think it's
better
good.
next time.
Exactly, and he was the only one that was like by himself, so we kind of got to see that everyone else is pretty good at teamwork.
Yeah, I think everything else it worked really well. And I know I kind of stopped picking up that was one point I literally like grabbed and I was like, no, I kept so much from going and I was like, I was like, do we get penalized for that? I felt so bad. I was like, oh god.
Yeah,
But I think
I
they
think
kind of
we
did.
found an idea of like us three worked well, y'all worked well. So I think it was just a matter of like
there was no
first challenge.
There was never like lag.
Yeah.
For us until then.
Yeah.
We were like
we were in the lead.
And then he goes and screws up the puzzle. So I'm just like,
Yeah. But I think we're all gonna be on the same.
So I kind of feel
wavelength.
bad for him.
I know I feel bad, but it's gotta be done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we
All right.
just go back?
Cool. Yeah.
I wonder what they're talking about because
I know.
Yeah, watch.
That's a good point. That's a good point that he didn't listen. Because we're gonna have to worry about him paying attention now. But what if that was just a mistake, And he tried, and he got we didn't even become last because he kind of picked up the pace,
Yeah.
He was still. If we think about it, him not listening, we can always catch that, but we know that he's fast and he has really.
I feel like physically he's more capable than Joseph too.
And if you think about how long it took him to do that puzzle, he had so much time and he still didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So we're sticking with our decision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The time has come.
The time is good. The time.
So I mean, what we discussed in our group was, considering that we don't have a lot to kind of base it off of, just in this, just initial, just round. Again, we were having discussions about just individual performance, between us, and we kind of based it off of, look, he got last in his round, wasn't able to complete the puzzle, but I didn't get my directions correct, and it kind of set us back a little bit. Even though I didn't get last, I got second, it still set us back. So that's kind of what we discussed in ours, between ours, and I don't know what y'all talked about, but end of the day, we do. Somebody does.
Yeah. We kind of discussed the same thing. We kind of said it's the first challenge, so we don't really have a good idea of everyone's. So we kind of based it off of the 2 errors that went wrong with the puzzle and the ping pong. But from there, we're just kind of coming to a consensus,
Yeah.
What did y'all think? I don't mind knowing that. You can just tell her. Or him.
Yeah, I'm probably going to vote you out.
Okay, so my thing is that, there's one thing, how do I know that you're good at puzzles if you just move your legs together as a 3-person team? I was alone by myself doing a puzzle. I started after the one person finished, and then it was me against the last person, and that's just 101. That's not a how can you decide my skill based on that?
I mean, one way that we could is just kind of in our group. I mean, again, just to be objective, is that as we were standing there, we all kind of, we're seeing, we were unable to, offer the suggestions, but as we were all standing there, we all kind of, saw where we could have, completed
But you also
the puzzle.
saw the completed puzzle.
Yeah, fair enough.
But you could have too.
But you could have
But
I didn't want to
accuse of cheating in the middle of the game.
I know you didn't want to cheat, but it was a matter of win or lose.
So if you got accused of cheating, that'd be even worse off.
But
No.
that's,
If you
that's
think
generally a
about
thing
it,
you can just kind of be like,
yeah.
oh.
It's kind of like, oh, it's time's ticking.
Yeah.
Like you gotta make them.
Yeah,
If
I
you
mean,
have
in
no
that
idea,
situation-
you gotta make a move and do it.
Yeah.
But I also didn't know how completed the last person's puzzle was.
What do you mean by that?
No, the puzzle
I
right
didn't-
next to us
the
was completed.
Yeah, but the person at the very end, I didn't know how much they had done, so I didn't know how much time I had.
I feel like that's all a matter of being aware. Like you could have looked over and saw that like they had almost all their pieces together.
But so did I.
Whether it was right or not, you know.
They have one piece off, and if they did also, how much to tell you know, notice that. And
I mean, we could sit here and
again,
justify
whenever we
our-
started, I
yeah.
mentioned like I'm gonna be by myself, the last person, and so like y'all all knew that like if Nick's challenge was last, he messed up the block thing, so like he would have lost. We would have all lost because he came in with the lead, and we got down to like basically in last place. Or actually, we went from first to last on Nick's challenge in the block throwing. I'm not sure if you remember that or not. Y'all got there first.
But whenever we got to the bag throwing, we came back into second, and then we got back into first.
But on again, individual performance based, like to me, that's not like.
We never switched to last place until then. We stayed in first.
Stayed in first. No, we were in last place.
No, we were in second place.
You left the blocks
we were
last.
even.
I
still got the ping pong ball in at second because they had to tap me.
But you left the blocks last, right?
You may have left the blocks last, but that was still an entire challenge.
It was still
challenge.
part of a part.
They left that challenge before the third person did, and then it still gave me time to actually mess up and then still shake back enough to still get second. They performed, adequately.
So we're like going on. Okay.
I mean, again, we
It's
don't
the
have a
first
lot.
challenge. We don't know anything
Yeah, we established that at the beginning. We prefaced
so.
this whole conversation with saying we don't have a lot to base this off of, and we have to persecute off.
It's
so
not
little.
personal.
But you also have to think about like how, like, what I have to do because like I can't do anything else and say I'm a better player than 49-second challenge, like whatever I had to deal with at the time. And like, not everyone has a chance to perform at all. Like I was saying, like the leg lift thing. Like, if I could have signed up for that and taken the easy way out, but I didn't. I chose to go for the.
I feel like that wasn't really an easy way out. It's like three people that barely know each other.
No,
have
it's a
to
three-person
work and
team though. So like, let's say y'all got in last place for that. We couldn't say, oh, it was your fault, your fault, your fault. We couldn't have done that.
But also, if we would have done bad, who's to say that like, which one of us did wrong?
That's my point.
Exactly. So like, one of us in the three would have had to been the one that kept messing up,
Yeah.
and we would have figured that out. So I feel like any part that you were in, you would have been singled out for it, regardless of how many people were in your team. Like if we were in there and I kept screwing up, then
There's simple
obviously I would be
tasks. Like you
going.
can clearly tell who's messing up. Like when he messed up the ping pong ball thing, like you clearly saw. When he messed up the block thing, you clearly saw who it was. Like
But we
even
all
though they were
picked
all
up.
working in a team.
Alright. I don't know what to tell y'all except I know y'all don't have a lot to go off of like I was saying, and I don't know what else I can do to prove to y'all. Like I was saying, like, I won really last season. My only game I ever played here. That's the past, whatever. But I don't know.
It's just a sucky situation.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Like I feel bad, but like it's
No
the
matter,
first
put it this
challenge.
way, no matter whose name gets put down on the sheets of paper in a little while, it's going to suck no matter who's going home.
Yeah.
Because number one, you got to play one challenge. It's the first round of the game. You know, I'm sure any of us would be saying the same thing.
Yeah, of course.
And you also have to like try to put yourself in our shoes too. Like we don't have much to base off of, you know. So it kind of like sucks on both of our ends because we don't want to send you home, you know.
Like I would love to keep this team because we did fairly well.
Yeah.
Like I think we performed fairly well in the challenge. It's just until we got stuck on the block thing. So I messed up a couple times. I messed up a few throws, and he messed up on the ping pong thing. So it just sucks all around because you only have maybe 15 minutes of gameplay to go on.
And I feel like we all did wrong. Like even we like messed up a couple of times.
There were
And-
times I completely lied, catching
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
And then like there was a couple times that I like threw the bag and like I didn't and I barely missed and it like slid off the backside and then he was like standing over there waiting to run.
Yeah.
So, but it's just I mean everybody messes up. It's just I guess
When it comes down to it, the challenge that got us was that one.
My main thing is like I know you didn't want to cheat, but like It was for the wind,
It was
and
right there.
You could have looked 5 feet away, and we could have been safe. So that's my main thing. Like I know you didn't want to cheat, but I mean you have to do what it takes to win.
You had a big lead on that.
Thing.
You had a big lead on that third person. You had a
She completely disassembled her puzzle, and she only had one piece off too, because I was looking.
Yeah.
And you had one piece left, and like all you just would have had to do like just quick with your eyes and just look like that, and you could have looked a couple times, and you literally had to take this piece
and flip
turn it, and the other pieces that you had on would have fit.
Yeah.
And would have done right, I think. Don't get me wrong, I feel bad. You know, I'm sure we all.
Yeah, we all feel bad. We all. I mean,
It's just someone has to go.
Exactly. It's just the fact of the matter at this point.
All right, everyone, welcome to the first tribal council. Green tribe. All right, Joseph, what went wrong there?
I just couldn't grab the puzzle. I'm just waking up. Just couldn't figure it out in time.
Seth, this is your first time playing ever, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, what did you do to integrate yourself into the tribe, since this is all new to you?
Well, I've done a lot of talking. I've made sure to kind of get myself known. Let other people know that I'm present, and again, just kind of integrate. Use the word integrate. That's just simply what I've done. Just in itself, it just talk to people, get to know them, and build teamwork and cooperation.
Wow, chills. Laura, you're still in high school, right?
Yeah, well, I'm graduating tomorrow, actually.
What a treat. Wow, congrats.
Thank you.
Wow.
So, you're the youngest player here. Do you feel like that's making it harder for you, or is it just like anyone else?
No, I'm good.
Right.
Yeah, I'm Tim's little sister, so it's kind of like, they know who I am.
Savannah, were y'all the first or the last ones with the board? What made y'all so effective?
I think we started all saying left and right, and I think when one of us hesitated to say it, they hesitated. So I feel like once one person started saying left, right, it just worked. We found our groove, and it kind of just helped us.
Yeah.
Who doesn't feel safe right now? Uh-oh, Joseph. So if you're the only one who thinks they're in danger, is there any last words you would like to say to your tribe to try to save yourself?
I hope I know y'all are, but I'm excited to start basing this all on one puzzle. I know y'all have to. This is all I did. This is all of us did was our one challenge. I hope you guys are the only one to have an actual skilled thing to focus on. Not to call anyone out, but Ian just retrieve stuff. I'm not saying you're not a smart person. I know you're very smart. That kind of thing. I should have gone for that task instead of going for the puzzle at the very end by myself.
Is there a name you would like to suggest before we vote?
I don't want to diss anybody. I think y'all are all good people and good players. We all had our slip-ups. So.
All right, let's get going.
I think he's a great guy, but he essentially lost the game for us. We were in second place. We could have come back, and he could have easily figured out that there was one piece that was missing based on the other puzzles. Sorry, Joseph.
It wasn't really even my idea, to be honest.
Whose idea was it?
Savannah was the first one to say it.
So moving forward, do you feel like you have a core group?
Not yet. I don't think anybody's formed anything yet, because we haven't had much time to talk.
So moving forward, do you have a core group on this team?
I feel like I do. I feel like we all kind of are getting along, and we kind of had the four of us that just kind of knew that we were gonna do this. So yes, I've always wanted to do this. Sorry, dude. Bad timing.
It was mainly a collective decision, and then I'm focusing on the best interest of the entire team. And if the entire team feels as though that it's our best move, then we're going to go along with them.
I'm voting for Joseph because us as a team kind of came to the consensus that it was his mess up that really made us lose the challenge.
So if anyone changes their vote from me, it might be to go to Seth, I think.
I'm voting Joseph out. I'm not voting him out because he couldn't figure out the puzzle. I'm voting him out because he could have looked a few feet away at the other person's puzzle and cheated because it's whatever it takes to win, but he didn't, so that's why I'm voting him out. Because we could have won. You know, that's it. I'm pretty salty.
Alright, before we get started, I just want to remind everyone that it is just a game. We're all friends here. There's only one winner at the end. Everyone else will lose. And so always be prepared for it to be your turn to go. Okay? So let's find out who's the first soggy log to be voted out of this foggy bog. I wanted to say that. Alright, before I read the votes, does anyone have a hidden immunity idol that they want to play?
I do not.
Now it's
I
time
thought
to
he was
do
about to
so.
say I do. I was like, where?
3, 2, 1. I'll read the votes. First vote, Joseph. That's one vote, Joseph. Next vote, Seth. That's one vote, Seth. One vote, Joseph. Next vote, Joseph. That's 2 votes, Joseph. 1 vote, Seth. Next vote, Joseph. That's 3 votes, Joseph. 1 vote, Seth. Next vote, the person voted out of Survivor Foggy Bog is Joseph. I'm sorry, Joseph, but you have been voted out. Come with me. Joseph, the tribe has spoken. You have been voted out, but you all have a chance to get back in this game. Good luck at Redemption Island. Go with Tony for your exit interview.